Damn, like my rap career.
Dang, you just accept that you're bad? Come on, man. No. All right, let me clap it in.
Aw, yeah. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Trader Without a Radio. What up, Renee?
Dang, what up, Trado? What's
Not
that?
much.
Bedhead, huh? No.
Bro, do you want to see it? It's gotten really bad. Yeah,
Dang. When your
look at
barber
this.
says, when your barber says he's got you next week, but he didn't know that the coronavirus was kicking in.
Damn. Actually, that's funny you said that. My barber posted, I'm cutting this weekend. Don't come sick or I'll kill you. Nah.
Wow. Say, man, he's probably freaking out too, man. He's gotta make a living.
I know, right? I actually canceled my last appointment, which was like 3 weeks ago. And I
Because
was
he thought
like,
you'd be good.
yeah, I was like, yo, I'm just gonna wait this one out, man. Like, I'll hit you up. And then I regret it so much. No.
See, that's why I wanted to go get a haircut the Friday before the lockdown got announced in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
So I don't even know how these other people are surviving right now.
I'm struggling, yo. Like, look at this. Nah,
Well,
I haven't been this. Remember that one time I got stuck in the mountains? Nah.
and you still had less facial hair. No,
I still had a fresh cut.
yeah, you still had a fresh fade going on.
Well, sometimes you gotta work with what you got. Nah. Um, yeah, man. Fucking sucks, dude. Funny story, real quick, before we get started.
Yeah, for sure.
So, today I decided to take a nap. That was exciting. No.
Today I took a nap.
I see on social media how people are like, "Oh man, what do they put like day 47 of quarantine?
Yeah,
I'm on like this episode of Netflix or whatever."
yeah.
So they're like keeping track of what they're not doing, like they're just being lazy.
Oh, yeah. Like, have you seen the one where it's like achievement unlocked, completed Netflix? It was,
Oh, ooh, no,
it
the
was like
whole
you
Netflix,
just watch everything.
bro. How well did you master that? No,
Uh,
imagine. But no, I took a nap today, and I was like, it's like screw it, I deserve a nap. You know, it's
uh,
Monday. I'm tired. Like, I'm just gonna take a nap. Man, no.
that's what you get for trying to take a nap.
Bro, I haven't had one of these naps since 2010,
Oh,
right?
okay.
And I'm a man of naps. Nah, you know me. I love a good nap.
Uh huh.
And
But this nap though.
this nap was crazy, and it just happened, so it's really fresh. Yo,
Uh
check this out. So, so I'm sleeping, right? Well, okay. Backstory.
Obviously. No.
When I text you, I was like, "Yo, let's read whenever you're ready,"
Yeah.
and you said you're gonna play Call of Duty.
Right.
So I was like, all right, I got an hour. I even backed it up. But I was like, all right, we'll just shoot at 8 o'clock. Like
Yep.
it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So I gave myself an hour because I was like, yo, this nap's about to be lit. So then I fall asleep. I'm watching this video on YouTube about this like YouTuber. He was like under a tarp,
Okay.
right? I think he was like converting his house, like he was gonna convert his pool into a house. He's under a tarp, right? But
Okay.
I make it like 2 minutes into the video and I'm starting to fall asleep. So in the midst of me sleeping, I can hear the video playing,
Hmm.
right? But then I turn it off. But I don't remember turning it off in real life. But somehow I turn off this video on my phone.
Yeah.
But it felt like I turned it off in the dream. So I
Oh.
remember reaching out for my phone,
Yep.
turning it off, flipping it over, right?
Hmm.
So this felt like it was a dream, but I could still hear everyone upstairs.
Yeah. So you were like in
So
that
then,
weird like half zone, you know?
oh yeah, it was so weird, bro. So like half of it felt dreamy, but the other half felt like, all right, I'm still awake.
Yeah.
So like, all right, picture like you sleeping on your like stomach facing like the wall or whatever, right?
Okay.
Well, where I face is like a black drawer, so like a black square, right?
Yeah.
So that looks like a hallway, like a dark hallway, if you could see the
Oh.
silhouette.
Okay.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
So in the dream, it felt like I'm walking through this black hallway with a tarp over my head,
Hmm.
but I'm still hearing everything upstairs, right?
That's
So
weird.
that's weird. Yeah, that's weird. But then I'm dreaming and I'm walking through this hallway trying to get my whole thing is I gotta get from under this tarp. You
Right.
know, I'm trying to get away from this tarp. So I'm walking, and now my walls in my room are coming towards me, like I'm going down this hallway, which is really just my drawer right? So now it
Uh,
feels like my eyes are wide open and I'm just staring at my room, but everything's moving. So I'm already weirded out. So I'm like, holy shit, this is weird. But I can still hear everything upstairs, so I'm not really sleeping. So I subconsciously I knew I wasn't sleeping,
right.
but everything's coming towards me.
Yes.
Dude, this
So
shit
like
happened.
you're not
Yeah,
sleeping, but you're still kind of like dreaming at the same time.
yeah, it was super weird. So then I snap out of it when at the end of this dark hallway tarp thing,
Uh huh.
a man's face like comes towards me, and I could see like the outline of the jaw, and
Yeah.
it's like white, but it's black. It's like a shadowy thing, and
Like a
then it
silhouette.
yeah, and it's a dude. Like you could tell it's a guy, and it comes towards me close enough where I get scared and I snapped out of it.
Uh huh. So
And this
it like woke you
yeah,
up essentially.
whole it woke the hell out of me. Like I was like, what the hell? So then I snap out of it. I check my phone
Hmm.
and it's whatever time I text you, like 7:40, whatever.
Yeah.
So it felt like I've been sleeping for like 3 minutes. Like it felt like I was in this hallway for 3 minutes, but really it was like 45 minutes, like an
Yeah.
hour almost. It was so weird.
I feel like those are always weird when you're like taking a nap or even when you go to sleep and you feel like nothing you feel like you were awake the whole time and it's like, oh, it's been like 5 minutes and you check your phone or something and it's been like hours.
Yeah, right. But usually it feels good because like you feel rested. You're like, oh, all right, cool, like power nap.
Yeah. But this time
Hell
you were
nah.
just that hallway.
Yeah, I was trying to get out of it. It was so weird, and like my room was moving towards me,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was so weird, man. And it just
Uh,
happened right now, so I was all flustered. I was all scared.
you sure you weren't just you didn't pound a couple beers and then you're like, all right, we'll go to sleep. Oh no, why is the room spinning?
Right? Spin around in my computer desk or my computer
On the
chair.
chair? You're like, wee. No.
Everyone spins before they take a nap, right? Yeah.
Yeah. How else are you supposed to lay down? No.
Oh my god, bro! It felt so weird, and it felt so real too. And then the guy at the end, just like cherry on top.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was saying how I haven't had one of those naps in forever, and then the last time I had one of those naps, I was working at a retail store, and I was working like a freaking like the morning shift. So I
Yeah.
would get home like in the middle of the day and just knock out.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I had a dream that this little like baby like doll, creepy death stare ghost doll
Uh huh.
was like her hair was on my face. And I remember waking up and I could feel the hair on my face,
Ooh.
but I couldn't snap out of it. Yeah. So that was the last time I've ever had that. That was like 10 years ago.
No wonder you stopped taking naps. No.
All right.
Like,
Hey, Trill, you good, man? You look kind of tired.
hey man, you don't want to lay down for a couple minutes? You know, take a quick power nap? Like, no man,
Stop
just
it. Stop it.
she's coming back. No.
Right? Dude, that shit's crazy. I wonder how, like, people deal with that. Because I was reading online right now
Yeah.
that, like, a lot of people, like, right, just start Googling
I
shit
know.
right away.
Uh huh. So you were reading online?
Yeah, a lot of people, like, have frequent, what is it called?
Uh,
Not lucid dreams. Uh,
Scary
Sleep
dreams.
paralysis.
No.
A lot of people are bitches,
A lot of people don't know shit. No.
right? And that shit's crazy. Like sleep paralysis and all that. Like it's so weird how your mind can trick you into thinking something.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's why they go into saying that the mind is a powerful thing and all the placebo effect stuff and all that.
Yeah.
You just gotta
Nah,
believe,
that's
Trado.
stupid. Nah.
No. Why? It's like, no, I'm just trying to take a nap. No.
Right? Yo, remember the have you seen it? The first one?
Like
Like the
the
remake?
remake? Yeah. I've seen
When the kids
I think
like
I've seen most of it, yeah.
when they give him the pills or whatever, he's like they're just placebos, but he's like, they're just gazebos. That shit's so
Big
stupid.
ass buildings. You just add water and it grows.
Right? Just big ass park building. Yeah. That'd be fire.
Good old gazebo.
Yeah, man. So now I'm all weirded out. So what's up with you? Nah.
Oh, I didn't take a nap.
Good. Yeah.
I'm done taking naps forever now.
Hell yeah, bro.
Uh,
It's not worth it. Nah.
I used to be a big fan of naps. Back in the day, you know.
What like what like high school or what?
uh, no, like not even high school. Well, like in college, like when I was working over the summers, because I would work six a.m. to like 2:30.
Yeah.
And so, I worked downtown in the city and I took the train in. So that's like an hour. So I had to be at the train like at 5. So I would have to wake up like at 4:30 or
Oof.
something.
Yeah.
So it was early. So like I would get home and I would just take a nap for like take one of those power naps, you know?
Yeah.
Never had the room spinning, thankfully.
Hell
No.
no, no. That shit. Damn, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
because that shit sucked. Like just it was the worst. It was the worst slash best time schedule to work at because it was really cool getting out like 2:30,
Yeah.
like three
Yo, what
o'clock,
was
3 o'clock, three
what?
thirty. You're at home already. It's all nice. It's summer.
Oh, I was gonna say, what was your schedule like afterwards? Like you just get home and just chill for the rest of the night?
Basically, yeah, and then just do whatever college students do in the summer, I guess. No.
Damn, damn, I miss summer, dude. Yo, this summer's gonna suck.
Dang, you miss going outside. No.
Yo, I miss that. Like I already missed summer, and we haven't even like
I
summer's
know
not even here yet.
it's like still spring. Um,
Damn.
you got the spring into summer.
Yo,
Uh,
summers used to be fire. Like when I was younger, like
uh,
that was like we used to look toward like. See, I can't even talk. I'm all flustered now.
yeah, you
We used
used
to
to look
not be
toward.
scared of dreams.
Wow. Don't let your dreams be dreams. No,
Don't let your dreams haunt you. No.
you gotta
What?
grab life by
No.
the horns. No, so you used to
Hell
look
no.
forward to summer.
Yeah, dude. Like summer was like the ultimate, like the craziest time of our lives. Like when I used to work as a lifeguard,
Yeah.
all this crazy shit used to happen in the summer. It was so crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe you should just make crazy shit happen in the summer still now. Like,
Oh yeah.
take
Yeah.
chances. Go outside. Take off your face mask. Go ahead and shake that man's hand.
Go ahead, just land a smooch on his cheek.
All
Yeah.
right, that's a little too much. No,
No, no, no, you gotta just do it. No, you gotta
you gotta let him know you
taste
care.
his cheek.
Wow.
Yeah, you gotta taste his cheek.
Taste his cheek.
Come here, sir.
I feel like that's probably. I feel like it comes with the job though too, because I know like I felt like the most fun I've had in the summer was like when I was working as a summer camp counselor.
Damn.
Because like it just lends itself to because there's a whole bunch of people around, so like somebody's gonna do something stupid or something interesting is gonna happen.
Yeah. No, that's true. Yo, that man, working as a counselor was had to be the craziest like job for you.
I feel like
Ooh, what was crazier, working as a counselor or well, I guess working where you're at now isn't really that crazy.
it's not
Yeah.
that crazy. I don't have to take care of little kids.
Is that the craziest job you've ever had?
I
Like working
feel
as a
like yeah,
counselor?
that's what I was gonna say. I feel like summer camp counselors shouldn't be people in high school or like college students. Like that doesn't make any sense to me. Looking back at it, like
Like parents just pay for you to like
yeah, like what?
get fucked up and then watch their kids.
I wouldn't trust me with kids. No.
Damn.
And like there was one of the stories that I had written down was so at the Berwyn Rec where I was the summer counselor, they would do like a I don't know if they actually called it prom, but it was like prom every summer,
Okay.
like the last week of summer camp, and
Oh,
like
cool.
like all the kids would like get dressed up and they would all they would show up in ties and like get it like how you would dress up to prom.
Yeah.
They would decorate the gym and like put like a little thing where they could take photos and like give them stuff and
Oh shit.
they
Damn,
would
that's
like
cool.
order pizza and do they would make a whole thing out of it.
Damn, pizza at prom? Yo. Yeah.
And I remember one of the kids that I had in my group is this I think he was 4 at the time. And well cuz I had I I
He
had
had a bunch of girls with him?
just as far as
He's
his arms could
racking it.
reach. No.
Damn. How old are you? 4? No.
Like, what? Can't you see how many girls I got? 4. No.
Ooh. Well, still
Uh,
then.
no, so he had a tie, right?
Uh-huh.
And he was 4 years old. Obviously, he didn't know how to put on a tie. So naturally,
Okay, yeah.
so naturally, he asked me to put the tie on for him. Guess who didn't know how to put
Yeah,
on a tie?
yeah,
So here I am, my summer going into my senior year of high school. I have no idea how to put on a tie.
bro. What?
Oh, because I
How
never
do you even
needed
tell
it.
the kid? How do you ruin the kid's dreams and be like, you know what, man? Fuck that tie. No,
Yeah, I was like, you know what? Unbutton that top button. You don't need a tie.
loosen up,
Loosen up,
loosen up
man.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who is this? You're not your father. No.
right.
Dang,
These
that
girls aren't
probably.
with you for your tie. Yeah,
Dang, that would have been. I should have sold them
damn.
on that idea.
You're
But
not your father. Loosen up. The
me being 17 years old, I was like, I'm not gonna admit that I don't know how to tie a tie. I'm gonna figure this out. How difficult could it be? So I'm trying to figure it out as I'm doing it on them. But I have
uh-huh.
no idea how to do it. Like I didn't bother like trying to Google something or like watch a YouTube video. I'm just kind of twisting it around and like
Just choking the shit out of them.
like I know generally what the tie's supposed to look like when it's done. So I'm just
Yeah.
trying to make it look that way and have it stick. And
Oh,
eventually I figure it out. I get like some weird, like completely wrong way to put the tie on them, and I'm like,
like
all
a Boy
right,
Scout knot.
yeah, like something like that.
Damn.
And I'm like, all right, you're all good, man. And then fast forward like an hour or two later, and he's sitting there. He's like drinking his juice or whatever, and his tie came undone, obviously, because I didn't tie it right.
Damn.
And he asked one of the other counselors that was there, he's like, hey, can you fix my tie again? And the other counselor looks at it, is like, man, who did your tie? This thing is all jacked up. And like, never, you know how in TV shows or movies when they're like talking to somebody and all of a sudden that person's just gone?
Right.
That was me.
You
I
just dip.
I dipped so fast because I was like,
Damn.
oh, I'm like, he knows I'm right here. He's gonna point me out. He's like, yeah, he did it. And I'm like, nope.
Damn.
I dipped so fast, went out the side door in the gym.
You left your last paycheck. You didn't even pick it up.
I
No.
didn't even pick it up. I gave it to the kid.
Yeah. You know what here, man. Buy yourself some clip-on ties.
I I had a stern talking to with that kid's mom. I was like, what is he doing with an actual tie? Buy him some clip-ons. Come on.
Listen here, Deborah. No.
Listen, Debbie. You mind if I call you Debbie? No.
Wow. How's your husband doing? Does he wear ties? No.
See where ties? I bet you they're clip-ons.
Yo, that's crazy. You know what's crazy? That kid's gonna remember that, and he probably like. There's some point in from this time till then
Yeah.
where he had to put on a tie, and he's like, "Man, that fucking counselor, he was all wrong." No,
Uh,
damn.
I mean, I know how to do it now, but actually, I don't know if I know how to do it now. I haven't done it in a few years, actually.
Yo, do you have a tie around you?
No, not in my immediate vicinity.
Oh
I
man,
can. I'll do it. I'll do it at the beginning of next episode. I'll grab a
there
tie
you
and
go.
I'll see.
That'll be.
I won't practice and I won't look anything up until then, so it's authentic to see if I
Oh,
remember
there
how
you
to
go.
do it.
There you go.
Because
Yo,
I
that's
I
crazy,
had
man.
that thing down pat. Like I wore a tie, every day for like after graduating. I wore a tie every day for a year and a half, so I had it down.
Oh yeah.
And even during college in the summers, I would wear a tie to work every day too.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone. Oh,
Oh, no. You good, man?
damn it! Did this freeze?
I still see you. You're good.
Oh shit! I thought so. My screen froze. I was like, wait a second. The ghost came back to get me. Yeah.
'Cause I heard you were talking shit.
Yeah. So, but you and that little tie nigga. No,
Little clip-on
he's
tie.
coming.
No.
He's coming for you. No. Damn, that's fucking crazy. I'm pretty sure everyone just like at one point in time YouTube how to put a tie on.
Pretty
I'm
sure.
pretty sure.
And then did it
Like
again,
for
and then stopped the video,
yeah,
rewind it because they were going way too fast.
yep. It's the little Indian guy with the purple tie, and he's like, "All right, no,
Dang, I don't even remember which one it was, but
nope."
when I found the one that worked for me, I like saved it and like bookmarked it. I did everything.
The one that was like 2 minutes because you don't have a lot of time because you're
Yeah, it's like
usually like
I just need
rushing.
a tie right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, when I used to work at the pool, never once wore a tie. But
Wow, that's messed up. No.
um, yeah, looking back, we had some pretty crazy situations. Like there was one time, I don't know if I ever told you about how we left a guy stranded at the pool to die.
Wait. What?
Well, not to die, but like, so you know how lifeguards are supposed to like save lives.
Uh-huh.
Well, we
Hold on. It's like you know how
save
we're
lives.
supposed to save people?
Yeah, well, we kind of like left a guy, a senior, old man in the pool,
It's
locked him
just
up
getting
overnight.
worse.
We left him locked in overnight, and like okay, so check this out. It was like a typical like random Tuesday or whatever, and usually like we all like get together after work and like, oh, let's go eat, or like we'll go to B Dubs or something.
Yeah.
Point is, at the end, you're supposed to clear the bathrooms, make sure everyone's out, clear like the showers and everything. Well, there was this guy that would he's like a super OG to that pool. Like he would go every day for the last 15 years, right?
Okay.
So we knew him by like first name, like he was cool with us. But every time he would shower, he would whistle. So
Uh-huh.
that's how you knew he was in the shower. And he would take a shower, like a thorough shower before going home.
Like
So
legit
we always gave him,
shower.
yeah, we
Yeah.
always gave him his time or whatever. We never rushed him. And this one day, we were all rushing out because we wanted to go eat or like wanted to go hang out.
Yeah.
And then it was one of those like, did you check the showers? Did you check like it's like yeah, let's just go, locked up. Poor man
Oh my
never
god.
realized that he was still in the shower. I guess he came out
This
like
man
10
was
minutes.
whistling away.
Dude, he came out like 10 minutes later and was like, yo, not funny, guys. Like, all right,
Dang.
I'm trying to get out of here. But the thing is, everything's locked from the outside because
Yeah.
obviously you can't get in. So he got locked into the office, figured out how to get outside, and in this pool, like, well, Manor, like, there's still that fence. So like, even though you leave the office, you can't get like
Right. So you'd
out.
leave the building, but the building is still fenced in.
Yeah, dude. And this guy was probably like 70 at the time,
Yeah.
72. So like there was no way he was gonna climb that fence.
Hmm.
So then right when every time we would lock up, it was like right around the sun started to set, so it was like 8:30.
Yeah.
So there was a little park next to the pool, and this guy, shirtless with a towel over his thing, was trying to call the little kids to be like,
Oh
"Hey,
my
come
god.
here, I need your help."
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! Like when we heard
You
this
guys set
story,
this
we're
man
like,
up for failure.
bro, like imagine a shirtless old guy like trying to wave your son over
Yeah.
to like help him. So poor guy finally got a hold of someone, got a cell phone, called 911, and the fire department had
I'm
to
stuck
go.
in the pool.
Yeah, had to go get him out. So then we all went out, we did our thing, came home, and it was like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then our boss calls us. He's like, "Yeah, so someone left, whatever his name was,
Yeah.
someone left him in the shower, and the fire department was called. You guys are in deep shit."
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Hey man, I hope that meal was worth it.
Oh, it was so worth it. Yeah.
Like we
But
still
dude,
talk about it to
imagine,
this day. No.
right? Man, imagine being locked in. Like, all right, guys, now I would have waited it out. I would have slept there. No.
Yeah, like I don't even know what I would have done. You would have slept on one of those lawn chairs? Like
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I would have done actually.
it would have been all
Just chill
cold at
there.
night. And then you're just there
Ooh.
and you're like, oh, I guess he's got like his street clothes.
Well, I don't know because I remember him being shirtless.
Dang, so he would just
But
show up shirtless, like from the jump.
yeah, like ride his bike shirtless. Yeah.
Oh, he'd have been screwed at night.
Yeah.
Like coyotes would come and get him. No,
Nah, but he was cool. Like he didn't snitch on anybody. Like the next day, he was like, "All right, guys, like just make sure you check on me before you leave." Like he was cool.
dang. I mean, I guess that's lucky, but I love
Yeah.
that. He's like, yeah, he whistles in the shower, and one day we thought we didn't hear any whistling. No,
And one day it was all over. Nah.
dang. So then you
Yeah,
guys are
dude.
all having the time of your lives. You come back home, like, hey guys, you kind of killed a man.
Oh shit. Yeah. So he was starving overnight. Didn't make it. Nah. Damn, that's
Like
fucked up. Yeah.
at that point, like assuming this is like a normal person who doesn't have like any special like dietary requirements, or like they have to like they don't have any like pre-existing medical conditions, and
Right.
someone's like, hey, so you locked him in and he ended up eating his arm, so you guys are in deep shit. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be in trouble.
I
Like,
feel like he should have been prepared.
yeah, like you can't just not eat one night. Like, go to sleep. By the time you wake up, the pool will be open.
Right? Like,
This,
bro, if you know you have like diabetes, you have to come with like your own granola bars or something. Like,
like,
yeah.
like, bro, you were locked in. You had your wallet, vending machines right there. What are you doing?
Ooh, I forgot about the vending machines. Yeah, you're right. This motherfucker could have survived the whole night.
This dude's out here eating his arm.
Like you, okay. I would imagine like eating your arm that way you could use it to like open the gate. You know, like
Wrapping around
out
the fence.
some like saw shit. You know, but
Yeah.
like, no, dude, you killed yourself. No, don't blame it on us. No.
He's all bleeding out. Um,
He's
Dang,
all clean
that's
though because he took that shower. No.
how clean is he?
The last shower.
Um, I guess on a separate note, not nearly as dramatic as that, but um, still in the summer though. So like I alluded to earlier, I would still work at Northwestern Mutual when I was in college during the summer,
Oh yeah,
and
downtown.
yeah, downtown or yeah during the summer I would work downtown Monday through Friday, and like spring and during the school year I would work on the weekends. And
Hmm.
if you remember, one of our recent guests, Abel, check it
Oh
out.
yeah.
No,
What up, Abel?
he
No.
one of his glow in the dark parties that he had in his yard.
Yep.
And so like I remember being there until like 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning, knowing full well that I was gonna go to work at like 6:30 a.m.
Right.
the next day, you know. And so I don't know if you remember, but it was like he had like glow in the dark paint that he was like putting everywhere, and like people were putting it on them and stuff,
Yeah. Yeah, I
and
do
like
remember that. Yeah.
all this crazy shit. He had like a ball that was just glowing. It was like LEDs, or not LEDs, glow sticks, but it was like a ball.
Yeah.
And like
Uh-huh.
people were like breaking the glow sticks open and putting that on them and too.
Yep. And then playing beer pong and the beer was glowing.
Yeah. Like all,
Yeah.
all this stuff, like everything's all translucent. It was like a rave without the rave part.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I remember coming home, going to bed, and like setting my alarm. And like, you know how there's that meme was like, dang, if I go to sleep right now, I can get exactly this much sleep.
Yep.
I set the alarm, and it was like alarm set for like 1 hour and 52 minutes from now. And I
Oh,
looked at it, I was
bro.
like, that can't be right. And I just knocked out. Like,
Damn.
so like, cause I
Wow.
was setting it in bed, I was already laying down. I was like, oh, I gotta set this alarm. And then I remember staring at it. I was like, that's not.
Wow.
And then the
So the
next,
ounce of soberness was like, all right, hold on, we gotta set this alarm,
yeah,
but immediately it just fucked
immediately
you up.
out. And then
Damn.
I woke up because, the alarm, my phone was going off in my hand still.
Oh
And
shit.
I woke up, and, at that point, I didn't feel bad. It was kind of like when you take a power nap.
Oh yeah, I know all about those. Yeah.
So, because I slept for like maybe an hour and 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I woke up, I felt good. I was like, huh, I thought I was going to feel a lot worse. But man, like, come, come like 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm at work sitting there. And, it's the weekend, there's nobody there. So I'm just there by myself. And I was just like, oh my God.
Oh my god.
And, I kid you not, I didn't notice until like 8, like when I stood up to like wake up, walk around a little bit, like around 8, I went into the bathroom, you know, did whatever, did my thing. Started washing my hands. I looked up and I was like, oh,
Yo, you had paint all over you?
like my whole arm was just covered in paint, and like I
Damn.
had like a star on my cheek, and like I had all this stuff going on.
Wow. Yo, you had like some girl's name written on your neck?
It was like
No.
no regrets,
What? No regrets?
no
No.
regret, no rugrats. No.
What? Little Tommy? No.
Uh,
Bro.
and bro, from that moment, I was like, Never have I tried to like get paint off of me so hard, but that stuff did not come off.
Damn, yeah. I remember. Specifically remember having like a bunch of like fake tattoos on my arm from that
Yeah,
party, and that shower was a good scrub.
that shower was just
'Cause-
you, like.
yeah. Damn. So did anybody see you?
Not really. There was no one in like absolutely no one in the office that day.
Yeah.
Like sometimes on the
Oh,
weekends you'll have like two or three people that come in like they're just doing something or like they're picking something up. But
yeah.
no, I didn't see anybody that day. And once I realized that, I made sure to not see anybody.
Yo, that would have been hell. Like if the doorman or something, like, yo, Renee, man, how was your Friday night?
What's going on, man?
You good, bro? The
Yeah, that was bad. And
That is
then
crazy.
I remember I got home and just instantly knocked out. I was just so tired.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, I remember Abel's parties, and that was probably one of the craziest
That
ones.
one was up there. That was
Yeah, that was different for sure.
off the bat, I'd say top three. Like without actually putting too much thought into it, for sure that's got to be
Yeah.
top three.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just like the whole idea, of like glow in the dark.
Yeah, the whole the other one too. I know we talked about it a little bit last week. Where we had the octagon table, so it was like four games of beer pong all going across each other.
So what I remember from that night is having like 4 or 5 like tables set up to play Flippy Cup,
Yep,
and
that's what I was gonna talk
everyone at the
about.
party,
Yep.
everyone at the party decided to play. So imagine like a good 40 people, like
Mhm.
20 on 20,
Mhm.
or probably more. And
It
then
was
I was at the very end,
yep.
and I remember seeing everyone like, all right, cool, it's coming to me, it's coming to me. I never even got to flip my cup. Like that's how crazy it was.
I remember you were so mad. They were like, "Bro, I didn't even get to play." And I was like, "No, no, no, next
Yeah,
round, next round, next round." And so like they started from the other side again, and you're just like
I was just sitting there.
by the end of it, we were just having like a normal conversation because we knew it wasn't gonna get to us.
Yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna wake up early, go to work.
Yeah, I think
Damn.
at that point, I think it wasn't even that late yet. It was like 11. It's like, oh, I'm probably gonna head out after this. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Nah, dude, okay, so it was a good party when we used to have like when we were younger, we used to have a moment in the party, like
Oh
the
yeah.
everything would freeze. So like if you're watching this, everything would freeze, right? And there was a point in time, and it didn't matter where the party was, as long as Renee and I were there, it
Mhm.
would be like, yo, remember this moment? Because when we get super drunk, we're gonna forget that, like
Yeah.
this is the moment, like this is the
This is
turning point of the
yeah.
night.
This is the
Yeah.
doorway. Everything past this, you don't remember.
Oh my god.
And
And
it
it
was
was
like
true.
seven
It
o'clock.
was
No,
right? And we had just gotten there. No. Um,
we just walked in.
yeah. No, but it was most of the times it was true, for sure. And there was a man, those parties, if you think about it, like just in general, like growing up and going to those random ass parties, like
Mm.
now looking back, it's like, damn, dude, that was kind of dangerous. Like all those people in that basement, like that something
That's
could have
a
happened,
fire hazard.
Or like if yeah, for real. Like I remember going to this ghetto ass Halloween party with like everyone,
Uh-huh.
and actually that was one of the only times that like I got like checked or whatever for
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah, I think I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
and some dude was said something about my hat, and I was like, what are you talking about? I was so like
Yeah.
not into like the ghetto like scene that I was like, yo, bro, what? No,
Like
this hat? No.
it's like this is my Yankees hat.
Yeah, Yankees, Derek Jeter? No.
You know,
And then
baseball. No.
our boy Al like took care, like he handled it so well,
Mhm.
like saved my life.
Little
Damn.
did you know, Al actually took out a hit contract on you. No,
Oh wow.
he
And
said
then
no.
he
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 changed his mind
regretted it at the
halfway
very
through.
last
Yeah.
moment. Damn.
So he had to out.
Turtle's all right.
You know what? He's okay. I guess it really is just a Derek Jeter fan. No,
Wow. Damn, that's fucked
he
up.
was testing you. No.
No, but going back to work memories, a lot of them happened like in the summer for me, for sure.
Mhm.
Like I'm looking back at my notes right now. Bro, I named like this is right before I fell asleep, so this is like I named them very weird.
Uh-huh.
So I have one that says "Guy from Down Under." I have one that says "House Arrest Chanclas," and I have one that says "Sticky Situation." Which one do you want to hear?
Uh,
And these are all true stories.
I want to hear the house arrest chancla. That one
Oh my
sounds like
god.
there's something there.
All right, so check this out. Back to the pool, right?
Okay.
This is so the manager we had just ended up leaving. He moved to Japan.
Mhm.
So that summer, I was promoted into becoming manager. So I did like a not.
Manager
I guess I
training.
was under his. Not even. I was just under his wing, and then like I ended up being the manager, right?
Okay.
So there was a moment where it was a super chill. No, I'm sorry. It was a super busy day because we used to do Sundays were free,
Mhm.
so everyone from the town could come in for free as long as you
Oh,
had an
okay.
ID, you
Yeah, yeah.
know. So there was this lady, this ghetto ass ratchet lady, dude, who was on house arrest,
Mhm.
and she had like the ankle brace or
Yeah.
whatever. Like you
How
could
did she
tell
even
she was
how did she even get to the pool?
exactly right.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
she like her thing was like beeping, God knows what. So
Yeah.
she was like in her bathing suit. Imagine like a 45-year-old woman,
Mhm.
right, with a bunch of ghetto ass kids, and she's already like yelling because her kids are pissing her off. She's wearing like Old Navy sandals, right?
Uh-huh.
Like you know the dollar ones.
Yeah, like the ones that like you walk around for like 2 seconds and the thing breaks off.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So she's wearing those. She gets in the pool, and I'm managing, so I'm like, walking around.
Mhm.
And then out of nowhere, she starts yelling and she starts fighting with this other lady who, I mean, I don't want to like judge a book by her cover, by its cover. No, her
Mhm.
cover, no.
Wow, her cover?
But you could tell she was a lot less ghetto than this lady, right? So
Okay.
she starts going off on this lady. Oh fuck you! Like how can you do that? Like they were mine. They're sitting right here. Like I watched you. All this stuff. And this lady's like, "Ma'am, these are my sandals. These are my chanclas."
Yeah.
And then so they were fighting over the ghetto lady accused the other lady of stealing her like sandals,
Yeah.
her flip flops. So me being like a new like manager position, I was like, yo, what the hell do I do? Like
You got to
I'm not
resolve it.
about to
Yeah.
yeah, like how do I like get in between this? So then these ladies are going at it, and then this lady was like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna call my husband. Yeah, you wish you never came to the pool. All this crazy shit, right?"
Uh-huh.
I'm over here thinking like, "Goddamn! Like she's about to shoot this place up." So then I did what any normal person would do. I called the cops.
Okay.
So I call the cops, and so they're walking in. It's like, "Oh, can we speak to the manager?" And I go up to him, and I was like, "All right, well, there's this lady who's accusing this lady of theft." They're like, "Oh, what did she take? Her phone?" And I was like, "No, her
Her
sandals."
sandals.
Dude, the cop's face was like, "You really called us for this?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know what to do because she's going off. Like, I'm
Right.
pretty sure this lady's suffering through like anger management." So then the cop goes and finds her, like, "Ma'am, you have no like proof that those are yours." And then
Yeah.
the cop's like, "Man, these are $1. Like, you go to Old Navy and I will buy you another set of chanclas."
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Wait a second, aren't you on house arrest?" And then the
Wow.
lady, dude,
Finally the
her
thing
whole
that was all beeping. Like, what is that beeping?
he kept checking his phone.
It's like, man, my
Her
phone blowing up.
right? He's like, shit, I gotta put that. I'm on work. No, I'm on work. I'm on call right now. But her whole attitude changed. Like as soon as he was like, wait, aren't you on house arrest? What are you
Yeah.
doing here? Bro, I've never seen her like bark so loud and then just stop. Like
Yeah.
it was like, yeah, it was crazy.
But
So yeah,
so like
that
this
was
whole
house
time
arrest
she
chanclas.
she had the monitor on, right? Like the house arrest monitor on her ankle or
Oh
whatever.
yeah,
That's
yeah, like she
so
was jumping
weird.
in the pool and everything.
They're waterproof?
I I guess, yeah. Well, yeah,
Bro,
right, because you have to shower. Yeah.
I always thought that like you have to like keep that part dry because they're not waterproof.
You gotta stick your leg
Yeah,
out.
you gotta
Yeah.
stick your leg out. Yeah.
Nah, I guess no.
Dude, for all you know, she was out there shocking people in the pool.
Right? She's swimming by. Just, no. What
It's
the
like,
hell?
ah.
No. It might be raining outside. No.
Did you guys feel that?
Um. Yeah, man. That lady was crazy.
Damn,
I kind of missed that lady. No.
that's a good story. I like that one.
Hmm.
Uh, so another one that I had was this was after I had graduated and I was still working in the city. This was a software development job, but it was like on the same block. So I used to work at one North Wacker,
Okay.
and then the job that I got right after college was at 211 East Whacker or West
It's
Whacker.
weird. It's weird that you remember specifically. No.
Well, because they were so close to each other, so I remembered it right away, you know.
Yeah.
And so there was a lot of things about that job that I didn't like, and things that were not great. But one of the things that really helped out early on was like the my coworkers. They were really awesome, and I think it was like the second or third week that I was there. So, or sorry, I meant month. And our immediate manager was on maternity leave,
Okay.
and our boss was like somewhere, like he was like on vacation, or like he was completely like inaccessible.
Okay.
And this was like a couple weeks of time where it was like this. So it was
This
just
man would just like dip and like he would just like leave for a period of time and come back.
well, this was like the only time he did it, like the whole time that I worked there. So in 18 months,
Oh, okay.
and so it was just them managing. They were like our senior employees. They had been there for like 3 years at the time, and it was the best. We every like Friday we would order pizza from somewhere, and like we would watch a movie on this big ass TV that we had in the office.
Oh, damn.
And so like we would like watch the whole movie basically. So we would like just chill for like 2 hours. We'd play like desktop computer games on our laptops and stuff.
Damn.
So we would have a blast. And I remember specifically because we had what was it called, Jets Pizza, like the first week. And I don't know if you've
Uh-huh.
ever had it.
No, I haven't. It just sounds good. No.
And it was all right. I'll give it that. But I was like, it was expensive. That's what it was.
Oh.
And so I told him, I was like, yo, you gotta try Toppers, because this was back when Toppers was still in the city.
Yep, right over there on Milwaukee and Damon over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they're like,
Now,
all right.
how bad was that
I
that I
know
remember the
how
exact
fast did you
location?
remember? But I knew, I like fact checked it in my head, and I was like, yep, that's about where it was. So like,
Yep.
I knew where it was too.
So
Um,
then,
so yeah, I was like, no, we gotta get Toppers. We gotta get Toppers. And so I was like, all right, next week we'll get Toppers. And I remember we got it. We were all eating. We were watching the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
oh, okay.
And I remember one dude, no lie, ate a whole like medium pizza by himself, and then
Oh,
was like, "Yeah, that wasn't all that." I was like, "Bro, you just ate a whole pizza!" Like
damn.
he only and
So,
like, go ahead.
so he just laid down a whole medium pizza and was still talking shit.
Yeah, and it's like, it's all right. It's decent. And like the week before, because we did this a few weeks, he only had like 2, 3 slices out of a pizza,
Yeah.
and so like him eating the whole pizza this time, I was like, bro, obviously you liked it. Like, like he just didn't want
Damn.
to. He didn't want to let me have that victory, you know.
Yeah, it was all right. It was
Like, yeah, it's
mediocre.
all right.
Yeah.
And because that's just how he was. Like he was really he was like competitive and like didn't want to admit when he was wrong, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And so it's like it was all right. But then like the a couple weeks later, it was like, oh, we were gonna like order pizza just for lunch, like on a normal day.
Hmm.
And then it's like, oh yeah, where should we order from? This motherfucker from the back of the room. Hey, you guys want to get some toppers?
No, okay, no.
Yeah,
Hey, what about toppers?
yeah, because we were all talking. It's like, oh, we could get some. Like, somebody threw out Jet's Pizza again, and like some other places, and he's like, hey,
Yeah.
what about that toppers place? That was pretty good. I was like, oh, now it was pretty good.
Damn.
But I
You know
just,
what? You order it this time.
yeah, it's like, you know what? I want you to call Jeffrey and tell him that you thought his pizza was all right. You know?
Wow. I don't even know who Jeffrey is.
The
No.
pizza maker. No.
Wow, the little. Oh yeah, what's up, Jeffrey? No, it's me again.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Just give me the usual.
Damn, that'd be kind of fire actually.
You
No.
know, that was one of my like best memories from that job when he just out of nowhere a couple weeks later is like, yeah, it was pretty fire.
Damn. No kidding, no.
I know.
That's cool. How you guys are just chilling, like watch movies and stuff.
Yeah, I mean everything else sucked, but those
Yeah,
that month when we would chill on Fridays and do all that stuff and just hang out was a really high point. One of the high
yeah.
points. Top three. No, top three for sure.
Ooh, damn, that's dope. Yeah, that's the thing about like having like a conference room or like an open office. You could
Yeah.
just chill and like unless you're like stuck in a cubicle and you just gotta like look up and
Right? You're like, how's it going? No.
go ahead, pass me a slice. Man,
Dang it.
that's crazy.
It just falls on the keyboard.
So I know we're talking about like work memories, but like you think that we're gonna have to just like work from home for the rest of our lives? No, stupid.
I mean, I doubt that. They'll figure it out. Maybe for like the next. Realistically, I think maybe
3 months.
yeah, like 3 months. Like I think July, August, September, October, and November will be normal.
Yeah,
And then if there's no vaccine after November, it's basically going to be this again.
yeah, pretty much.
So that's gonna really suck. But hopefully they figure something out and we don't have to like lock down everything again.
I read a meme that kind of relates to this. It was like an Office meme,
Hmm.
and it was Andy Bernard on the last episode where he's like, uh, "It would be cool." I'm
Oh,
chopping this up, but
the
it's
the
like,
good old days thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
How is it like to know? It
yeah.
would
I
be awesome
wish
to know.
when you were in the good old days before, or yeah, before you were out of them or something, or no,
Yeah,
something like I wish there was a way to know you were in the good old days while you were still in them. Something like
yeah.
that.
That
Yeah,
was actually it. Yeah, but isn't that true though? Like, looking back at everything, like, damn, those were the good old days.
yeah,
But you didn't realize they were the good old days.
yeah. And then I feel like everyone, you always kind of look back at things. Get it? Look back at it?
Look
No.
back at it.
Uh, no, but but for real though, I feel like you always look
Yeah.
back at things in like rose-colored glasses, you know?
Oh yeah, for
Because you
sure.
never really. Typically, you just gloss over the bad things, but the good moments that made an impression on you, that's what stands out, and that's what you always remember. Like, damn, like that was dope, you know? Like that was a great time.
Yeah,
Because all you remember is like all the high points. You don't remember like
the lows.
the lows of like you sitting there bored out of your mind for 3 days out the week because you had nothing to do, or like not being able to go somewhere because you didn't have enough money to pay for it, or like stuff like that. You just remember like
Right.
you remember that time where you and 14 other people all crammed into one person's car to go to Buffalo Wild Wings that was like in
Right, right.
Elmhurst because that was the closest one, you know?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But like it's just crazy. Okay, so I guess on a smaller scale, the last time you went to a bar,
Dang.
you know what I'm saying? Like you didn't know that that was gonna be like the good old,
Yeah.
like
You remember the good
you
old
didn't.
days when
We
you could
had
go to bars?
exactly like we didn't know that that was gonna be stripped from us,
Yeah.
or even like, dude, for my birthday, how we had the All Star game at that bar,
Yeah. You can't
bro.
you can't do
We
that now.
exactly we knocked that out, and that was what like a month or two ago, almost.
Yeah,
But
that
like
was
there was still the NBA was still in
yep.
season.
It was less
The
than
bars
15
were
days
still
before everything went crazy. And I think that might be the last time I was in a bar. Now that I'm trying to think about it when you mentioned it.
damn.
I think that was the last time. I mean, that was a good that whole weekend. I'm glad we got to have All-Star weekend in Chicago
Here.
before the quarantine kicked in
Oh yeah, for sure.
because that was a
Because
really good
even when
weekend.
we yeah, even when we saw the rookie challenge like
Yeah.
Friday night,
Like that was a
yeah,
good night. Saturday was good. Like Sunday, like every all 3 nights were really good.
damn. And then they just took the NBA.
And then they just took it all from us.
That's crazy. Yeah, but I
Start
mean,
crying.
looking back at that, it's like damn. Just start crying. Looking back at that, it's like damn. That like you don't know what you have until it's gone.
But now you
That's
know.
all deep.
No.
If you don't know, now you know.
Sal?
When Sal said
No.
exactly.
Check out
Um.
the clip. There's a clip for that on our YouTube channel actually that is just that story of how Sal messed up at karaoke night.
Oh my God,
You should
so
check it
bad.
out. I forgot exactly what it's called, but if you look for it, it's got a thumbnail of Sal on it and some people with like reactions and angry faces. That's the one you're looking for.
There you go. Actually, I've always wanted to say this. I'll put the link on the description below.
Ooh.
Ooh, I almost fucked that up.
It's like you've been waiting all this time to
I
say
know.
it.
Yeah, I'll drop the link in the description below. Nah, but yeah, dude, that shit's crazy, man. Um, like work memories in general. Like I have so many lifeguard stories.
Yeah.
Some of them that I can't say on air, but some that are just like so random.
Hmm.
Like I have one before we get out of here that I wanted to.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty sure I told you. The guy from Down Under.
Uh, maybe tell
So
it, tell it, tell it. How's it go?
tell it. No,
Tell it.
t- t- check it out. So there was
You didn't
I
even
was
say
guarding.
tell it.
So check it out. I was guarding just random ass like Saturday by myself. No one's even in the office, and we had a hot tub attached, to like so there was like the hot tub was right next to the pool pretty much, so I could
Mm,
see it while I was guarding. So then this guy comes in, has a towel around his waist, has
mm.
a cowboy hat. So I'm like, okay, cool. He's probably from like the South or something.
Uh-huh.
He's probably like a Texan or something.
Yeah.
So then he walks over to the hot tub, restarts the dial,
Hmm.
drops the towel, and gets in. And
Okay.
then I didn't see him drop the towel, but it's normal for people to drop their towels right before they get in, so they don't have to reach for it.
Right. Yeah.
This lady comes up to me and was like, out of all my years, I've never seen this. I'm so disgusted. How can you permit that? Like, how can you let that happen?
Uh-huh.
You should be saying something by now. My children swim here. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, I'm watching the water, like, no one's dead, like,
Everyone's alive. I didn't lock
yeah,
anybody in.
exactly. Like, I'm good, lady. What are you talking about? So she's like, go to the hot tub. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm
Well,
going
I'm
to the
not.
hot
I'm
tub.
working right now, but if you want to drop your number, no.
Right. Meet me in the hot tub. We could just set it up. Um, so I go over and yeah, I mean, from like the water, the way that it was bubbling,
Yeah.
you couldn't really see that he wasn't wearing shorts, but you could
Oh.
see that he wasn't, like
Yeah.
I could see his skin. So I was like, "Sir, do you have shorts on?" And he goes, "What do you mean?" And I was like,
What do you mean? What
"What?"
do you mean?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I was like, oh man, this is a public pool. Like, you can't be naked in the hot tub. He
Yeah.
goes, oh, I don't understand. I was like, dude, there's kids right over there. Like, what do
He's like,
you,
I'm not. What do you mean? I'm not naked. I got my hat on. No.
what? Yeah. What do you mean? This is my hat. This is my swimming hat. Nah. But yeah, dude, straight up just balls out like in the
Damn.
hot tub, and I guess I missed it, and this lady was pissed at me for missing it, and I was
Yeah.
like, what are you gonna do? Nah.
That's
Uh,
so weird. I wonder what like did he I guess did he like get that you shouldn't be naked at a public pool with kids or like how did the rest of that play out? Did he just
I don't
leave?
know. Um, I remember like telling him like this is a the family pool, like you got to
Yeah.
go, like, yeah, like I kicked him out. He's
Yeah.
like, you could go come back with shorts, but you can't be in here like naked.
Yeah.
And then he was upset. I remember him being mad, and he was
Hat.
like,
No.
I it was a Yankees hat. No,
Damn.
damn. And then he's like, I had the same problem at the party I went to the other day. No. But no, he was upset and he was like, "Well, I want my money back." And I was like, "Well, you're gonna have to talk to someone else because I don't have your money." No.
Yeah.
I was an asshole when I was a guard for sure.
Well, I mean
Like,
that would make sense. Like what the fuck do you want me to do? You think I could fit
yeah,
anything in these pockets? No.
well, exactly. And then I was like, "Yo, like that's just common sense. Like, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
Like, I remember telling him that, and then he was just really mad. But he kind of got up and went, "Oh, yeah." So this was his way of getting back at me. I remember now. When he got up, he didn't even bother. Like, the motherfucker got up, swinging everything in front of me, and
Uh-huh.
I was like, "Yo, dude." And
Yeah.
then he like grabbed his towel, didn't put it on, walked a little bit, and then put it on. I was like, "Wow, you really just out here?"
Wow. See,
Yeah.
this is the guy you should have called the cops on. You could have gotten him for public indecency.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And then, well, then the same hot tub. Nah, I told you right the story when I caught those people like doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I've said that one on the show.
You
That
shouldn't.
hot tub was nasty.
Apparently, and this dude was
Nah.
sitting in there butt ass naked.
Yeah, no, I stopped getting into that hot tub.
Yeah, you good.
Well, we used to have a joke, an inside joke with all the guards, like, "Yo, don't get in the hot tub. You're gonna get pregnant, bro. Just no, stay out
Honestly,
of it."
it sounds like
Yeah, but
that hot tub was the spot.
yeah, tell me about it.
I guess to
Yeah,
close
man,
out,
crazy shit.
I got one quick one from my current job.
Ooh, a Quibi?
A
No.
little quibby. That's Mr. Chance the Rapper to you? No.
Nice.
No. So this one was hilarious. Like we had just changed offices, right? And we one of the people that works at the office that I work at, he was gonna go get some supplies, you know, get some water, paper towels, forks, knives, things that we needed for like the kitchen area, you know.
Hmm.
And he stops over to my office, like, "Yo, do you need anything? Like, I'm gonna get this, and that. Like, should I grab anything else?" And I was like, "No, that sounds like a good list. Like, I don't need anything else outside of that stuff." And so I was like, "All right,
Yeah.
cool." So he goes over, and where our office is, it's like across the street from like a Target.
Hmm.
And he goes over to the Target, buys everything, comes back, loads it up, and he comes back in when he after he's finished. He's like, "Hey, so have you ever been to that Target across the street?" And I'm like, "No, I've never been to it. Like, what is it, like a super Target or like what's up?" Like, I didn't know what he was getting at, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, "Oh yeah, it's like a super Target. They got produce in there. You can get all your shopping done, one stop and go, you know." But
Ooh. No.
and then like he like did one of these, like looked around real quick outside, like in the hallway. Comes in, is like, "Let me tell you though, that Target though, like we might have to start going to Target a lot more." I was like, "Why?
What?
Like what happened?" It's like I don't know if it's the area or if that Target's like a sacred location, but MILF City.
Yo. Oh, that's why he checked the hall.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why I checked the hallway, and it's like
Damn.
they were everywhere. I thought I was gonna get captured in there for a second.
What?
and, and like I'm laughing so hard. Like that was the last thing I ever expected to hear, you know?
Bro. Damn.
But he was like, "Yeah, man, it's like next time I'm just gonna send you over next time. Like
What?
go at it. Like if you need to take an extra long trip, I totally cool. Just hit me up on Skype and I'll cover for you."
Damn, dude. No, I thought I was like, you guys are in the office. Like, damn, we ran out of staplers. Oh, I got it. I'll go to Target.
I got
I got it. Put the jacket on.
Like he had headphones on, but like he was so excited to leave that he didn't take them
What?
off, so it just snags. His computer
Right?
falls over.
Just everything. No. Bro, that's so funny, man. Damn, this man's out here shopping his whole fucking
Yeah,
paycheck,
I I heard he does all his shopping there now for his whole family.
and it's like out of his way too. Like,
Right?
let's go to Target.
I was like, but Jeffrey, we've already passed like 7 targets. Like, no, we got to go to the good one. Trust me.
They got the good sales.
They got the good. Their produce fresh. No,
Wow, damn, melons fresh.
anything you want, fresh.
Right? But they deliver. No, fresh. No,
Dang, that's true.
that's crazy.
That Target's probably not even Mill City anymore. It's dead in
I
there.
know, man. It's a ghost town.
Never know what you
Fucking
have until
ghost.
it's over. No.
I'm telling you, man. Oh, he probably misses the hell out of the Target.
Man, there's no Target. There's no sports. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, he's just at home with his wife,
He's all mad.
hating
He's just sitting
everything.
there. No.
Do you want some? I could go run for you. Like, I go to the store for you. It's not the same, Meredith. No.
Wow.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah, that's a good one. All right, man. Good shit. I think we can end it there.
yeah.
I
And
kind
on a
of
high
so
note.
yeah. I kind of want to try calling people next week.
Yeah, for sure.
So we should. If you're listening to this and you want to be on the show, if you made it this far, really, man,
Yeah, if you made it this far, you're gonna be on the show. No.
you deserve my spot. No.
Wow. All right, welcome back to person that's not Trader without a radio. No.
Right? No. But yeah, man, let us know, DM us or hit the comment and let us know on the show, and then we'll call you and we'll set it up. I think it'll be a dope way to like get everyone's like
Yeah.
random stories out,
Get some involvement. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Trade Without a Radio. And this week we sold our radio for
Some melons at MILF City Target.
damn. All right, there it is. Yeah, tune in next week
All right.
for sure.